Welcome to the Midwest. Wide open spaces and beautiful sunsets. Hey, this is Greg from Greg's Country Cabin Outdoors. Hope you're having a great day. Okay, finally got the steps done and they're looking pretty good. I'm liking the way they turned out. Nice even steps going into the doorway. Hey, one of my YouTube subscribers, former co-worker, very close friend of my oldest son, sent me a text message today and asked me if I wanted some venison sausage, to which I responded, absolutely. Apparently he watches my channel. He knows I didn't get any deer this year, so he decided to donate to the cause. And he brought me some venison sausage and some venison jerky. And so shout out to Justin. Thank you very much. It is very much appreciated and it is delicious. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, I've been watching Dave West's channel and he was showing how to make fire with a fire roll. So I thought I could try it. So I got this piece of cotton. There's some wood ashes from my fireplace, which is right here. And I'm not real sure how tightly or how much you're supposed to have on here. But I'm going to go ahead and roll this up the way that he does. Nice tight roll. There's already ashes on the board, and I have another piece of 2x4 here. So he says start out with long strokes. And then work it. I can smell it. Oh yeah, it's smoking. Wow. First attempt at a fire roll. And I have an ember. Unbelievable. So, shout out to Dave West. Excellent. Excellent. Well, I had to give it a try. The next one I'm going to try to use some chaga. Stay tuned. Okay, I got this little metal tin right here from a wedding anniversary celebration, and I cut up a bunch of cotton fabric, put in there. I punched a pinhole in the top of it right there, and I'm gonna make me some charcloth. So I've got the fire going in the fireplace, and I need to let it get a little better, going a lot better than what it is before I put this in there, because I want it to be surrounded by coals. Okay, I've got some coals right there, and I'm going to set this in on top of it. And it'll burn the paint off of it, which is fine. Set this right in there, tuck it in there so that it'll burn. And we don't really want to incinerate it. We just want the fabric to turn to char. That's why you put a pinhole in the top of it and set it directly into the fire. It doesn't get enough oxygen to flame up, but it will turn it into char. So let's see how this turns out. Okay, so it looks to me like it's done. I got it out of the fire. I'm letting it cool down. It burnt the paint off. There were flames coming out of the pinhole, and there were flames coming out of the hinge holes. So when those flames quit coming out, I was pretty certain that it was done. So I'm going to let it cool down, and I'll open it up and we'll take a look at the charcloth. Okay, there's the charcloth, and this isn't the first time I've made charcloth. It's the first time I made it in this tin, but as you can see, it's cooked all the way through. All of the fabric is. So we've got perfect fire starter charcloth here. It worked out great. The first time I made charcloth, I used a saddle soap can and poked a pinhole in the top of it, and I watched it until the smoke quit coming out of the hole. Well, this was actually in the fire, and so the smoke was burning, secondary burn. So anyway, that's how you make charcloth. I have seen videos where people have used Altoids tins, and they actually did it without poking holes in the top of it. They just let the vent hole or the hinge holes be the vent, and it worked out perfectly. So there you go, charcloth. Okay, we made charcloth. Okay, let's see if it'll catch a spark. Oh yeah, look at there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, Mr. West, it's time to try our chaga. I've got some chaga here that I've ground up, and it's not as fine as I was hoping I could get it, but we're going to give it a try, simply because chaga is supposed to be a good fire starter. Well, this particular chaga came in tea bags, and so I made chaga tea, and some of this stuff I actually used the tea bags twice, so there may not be enough of the oils that you get from the chaga involved in this. So all I can do is try and see what happens. All right, now 10 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now we start rolling. It's hot. It's not catching, but it's hot. Let's keep rolling. I can smell it. Well, it started to scorch. I don't know if I can twist that together and try it again. Nope, it's not working. It's hot. I mean, it's hot inside there. It's just not working. I don't know if I didn't put enough chaga in there. So I'll get another piece of cotton and try putting a little more chaga in. Okay, well, I put a little more chaga into this roll, and I'm going to try it again. Because like I said, it got hot. It just didn't ignite. And I'm pretty sure that the oils that help the chaga to burn have been soaked up by the coffee pot or coffee cup or the person drinking the coffee. So yeah, nice tight roll there. Take my board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice tight roll. Well, you can see it's getting hot. It's just not catching. So apparently the chaga ain't such a great idea. But hey, it was fun to try. Okay, so I bought one of those Stansport 4-ounce containers of butane, and it's the $5.20 no-name stove and the Walmart cup. I boiled some water, and I'm going to make myself some biscuits and gravy. So, I did not pre-measure this water. What I do is I dump it in till everything floats. Mix it up. Smells good already. And close it up. And I'll let that sit for 10 minutes and it'll be ready to eat. Now, for the stand sport. That little cook stove works on just about every canister I've ever put it on. The problem with this particular one is I was screwing this stove on there and it started squirting liquid out of it. I don't like that. That is not a good thing at all. So hopefully it won't squirt when I take it off. But yeah, that can be a real problem if you're in an enclosed area. Okay, I was able to take this off, and no, it did not leak. I pointed this out to you earlier. This is the $5.20 stove, no-name stove. It has an orange box that it goes into, and so that's something I can take with me and make my lunches at work. It only takes about 10 minutes to heat up enough water, and then you let it soak for 10 minutes, and then I can eat in 10 minutes. So we're only looking at a half-hour lunch break, but if I needed to take an hour, I could. Not a problem with my current employer. He's a great guy to work for. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. This is the box that this stove goes into. I don't know why that won't stay up now, but it did when I first bought it. Anyway, this goes inside there like that. And then I've got a fire steel in case this particular piezo striker doesn't work, that I slide in there, and then the scraper goes right in there, and it all fits together in a nice snug little bundle. So if I have trouble getting it lit, I can always switch to a lighter, which I normally carry a lighter or torch of some sort in my pocket. If you like this little video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in the comment section down below this video. Thanks for watching.